Ready to break into a rewarding career? Elwood National Forge can help. Elwood National Forge produces critical defense-rated parts to all branches of the United States military, meaning each day our employees are doing their part to support the men and women protecting our country. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. We'd love to support you in building a career. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
With locations in Sheffield and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Looking for a place to hone your skills in the off-season? How about just a friendly pickup game, or even a new league to join? Then head to the Hub at PF in Russell. An all-weather athletic facility, the Hub has everything you need to get your game on, from basketball and volleyball courts to indoor batting cages. And more than just an athletic facility, the Hub also plays host to special events like concerts and worship services. The Hub is a proud supporter of local athletes and wants to thank the community for all its support over the last 2 years.
Icy Ink Screen Printing and Embroidery, located at 2043 Pennsylvania Avenue East in Warren. We offer screen printing and embroidery on apparel, as well as graphic design, web design, photography, and custom frames, and specialize in youth fundraisers. We also offer photography services and custom frames. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyink.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
Hey, this is Joe.
And this is Scotty.
And we're the hosts of the Beehive Sports Podcast. You like uncut looks into all things sports?
If you said yes, then this is a sports show for you.
Live weekly shows broadcasted on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, covering everything from local sports in northwestern Pennsylvania all the way to the pros.
Not to mention the hottest takes you will ever hear. Follow us on all social media platforms and tune into episodes today.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com.
Today's game is brought to you by Palmieri Financial Group in Warren, PA. As the owner of Palmieri Financial Group, John Palmieri will design a game plan tailored to your financial goals and your financial future. Whether you want to retire early to spend time coaching your kids or grandkids, or to have more time to travel and see your favorite teams play, John can help. You can find him on Facebook at Palmieri Financial Group, or call him at 814-230-9055. That's 814-230-9055. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC. Investment advice offered through Gladstone Institutional Advisory, LLC, a registered investment advisor. Palmieri Financial Group and Gladstone Institutional Advisory are separate entities from LPL Financial.
The Knights are looking for a quick bounce-back victory, while the Wolverines try to maintain the momentum they built in their holiday tournament. We'll see who comes out on top here at the Ralph J. Santo Gymnasium in Sheffield. It's a Warren County Interdistrict clash here tonight as Sheffield welcomes Eisenhower. It's Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School basketball on the YDL Sports Network. The Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, where you come for the food and stay for the view. Takeout's available. Call today to place an order or buy a gift card, 724-659-5701, or online at AlleghenyGrill.com. Welcome into the Freedom Investment Management pregame show. For all your financial needs, go to freedomwealthcoach.com. Brian Hagberg with you here on the YDL Sports Network at the Park Avenue Motorcar broadcast booth here in Sheffield. And if you have a fender bender we can mend her at Park Avenue Motor Car. Call 814-726-9728. Park Avenue Motor Car is proudly serving Warren County for 30 years. Our game stream tonight, as always, brought to you by the Computer Guru of Leaper. Visit them online at thecomputerguru.net. And let's get started on the drive to the game. Brought to you tonight by Warren Tire Center. Visit them online, warrentirecenter.com. As I mentioned off the top, the visiting Eisenhower Knights come in looking for a quick bounce-back victory. They coming off a tough loss last night at Cambridge Springs, 59-37. The Blue Devils take down the Knights. And that was just the second game all season that Eisenhower allowed fewer than 60 points. It's something, if the Knights are going to get on track here, they've got to figure out a way to clamp down defensively, keep the other teams off the scoreboard. And again, that was a game just following one where Eisenhower had put up 90 in the second game of the Corey Holiday Tournament against Northwestern. So certainly a team that's capable of scoring, but can they figure out the defense enough to put some string some wins together and get themselves on track to come in with a record of 3-5. On the flip side, the Sheffield Wolverines are even at 500, 4-4, coming off a momentum-building victory in their own Sheffield Sports Boosters Christmas tournament over the holiday week. They beat Smethport in the opening round 45-36 in a game where they didn't score in the first quarter and trailed 20-4 at one point, came back for the victory, and then took care of business against Kane 61-45 the next day to win that tournament. Connor Finch, a steady presence for the Wolverines, scored 13 points. Both of those nights pulled down 8 boards in the championship game. Lucas McNeil, 7 points in the opening round and then 14 in the championship to help the Wolverines take their own holiday tournament title. And again, they are looking to maintain that momentum as they get set to host their cross-county rivals. This was a game that was originally scheduled to be played in mid-December. Some weather issues, as is common at this time of year. December through March here in northwestern Pennsylvania caused that game to be postponed. They're going to make it up today, and we are happy to be able to bring that game to you here in just a couple of minutes, about 2 minutes away from the opening tip. We're going to take a look now at our All-American Awards and Engraving keys to the game. All-American Awards and Engraving will put almost anything on almost everything. Visit them online at allamericanhq.com. Key for the visiting Knights, as I mentioned, defense, defense, defense. That old adage, defense wins championships. Well, right now, the Knights got to figure out a way to play some solid defense just to string some wins together. And they could do that if they can keep the Wolverines offense in check here tonight, come away with a victory, and maybe build some momentum of their own as they head into the District 10 region schedule. And for Sheffield, the key for them is offense, offense, offense. If they can find a way to get to 50-plus, maybe 60-plus points, they'll have a good chance of keeping up with the high-octane offense of the Knights. And scoring 50-plus in a game, certainly one of the ways to help you achieve victory. Those are our All-American Awards and Engraving keys to the game. You can visit them online at allamericanhq.com. And it's as you can see, the teams are ready. Most of the fans here are ready for the national anthem. I'm not sure if it's going to be a live or recorded anthem. If it is recorded, we will have to go to a commercial break for copyright purposes. They're making the pregame announcements right now. Also want to tell you tonight's game brought to you by Oil Country Crates. Your products are protection, custom-made crates for shipping and beyond. oilcountrycrates.com. And it will be Emma Roll performing the national anthem here this evening.
Stars through the pale of the sky, for the and her flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
And Sheffield freshman Emma Roll with a stirring rendition. Sorry about that little squeak on the voice there. Stirring rendition of the national anthem here tonight. As we are just about set for the starting lineups. Our starting lineups tonight are brought to you by the Rehab Center. Chiropractors caring for health at therehabcenters.com. And that center spelled the old English way with an R-E-S. Starting lineup first for the Knights. Number 2, Kyler Black. Number 4, Wyatt Lookenhouse. Number 12, Chris Bunk. Number 14, Cale Hunt. And number 13, Casey Seymour, your starters for the Knights here this evening. And now the starting lineups for the Sheffield Wolverines. Number 4, Layden Woderson. Number 11, Lucas McNeil. Number 12, Connor Finch. Number 14, Mason Silvis. And number 21, Gage Mott-Macalouche, your starters for the Wolverines here this evening. And that will do it for the Freedom Investment Management pregame show. Again, for all your financial needs, go to freedomwealthcoach.com. Our first quarter tonight is brought to you by Elwood National Forge. It's never too soon nor too late to set another goal or dream another dream. If now's the time for you, Elwood National Forge can help. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com. And it will be Kyler Black taking the opening tip for the Knights. In there against Connor Finch. The ball is up and controlled by the Wolverines. Layden Woderson gives off to McNeil. McNeil over to Finch. McNeil guarded by Cale Hunt. Looking for help. Gives off to Woderson. Mott-Macalouche to McNeil in the corner. Looking for Finch down low. And Woderson will take it up top and reset the offense here for the Wolverines. Over to Finch. And Finch tries to drive. It's poked away. Loose ball. Bunk comes up with it. Gets it to Lookenhouse. Lookenhouse up quickly to Cale Hunt. He'll go baseline. Puts it up off the glass, but can't get it over the rim. Finch with the rebound. McNeil in transition. And he'll pull it back out as Kyler Black got back defensively for Eisenhower. Silvis dishes off to Woderson on baseline. Goes out of bounds off of Lookenhouse. Mott-Macalouche inbounds to McNeil. Gets it back to Mott-Macalouche. Dish off is to Silvis. McNeil baseline gets bumped and turns it over. Casey Seymour with it for the Knights. Comes up the court. Dishes off to Chris Bunk. Bunk with a little jumper. Too strong. Woderson skies up for the rebound. Back quickly for the Wolverines. Some tough defense being played in the early going here. The Elwood National Forge first quarter. Silvis with it for Sheffield. Picks up the dribble, dishes off to McNeil. Nearly had it poked away by Hunt. Now Seymour picks him up. McNeil trying to direct traffic, gives it to Matt Galush in the corner, kicks it back up to Woderson up top to reset. McNeil thought about the three, drives instead, runs into Bunk, puts it up, can't get it. Bunk with the rebound, gives off to Kyler Black. Black trying to go coast to coast, puts it up, but too far under the basket. Now Woderson out in front, and Woderson lays it up and in for the first points of the game. Wolverines in a press defense, trying to get it up to Bunk. It's poked away, but Bunk recovers, gets it out to Seymour. Long jumpers, no good off the rim, and Finch has trouble with the rebound. It goes out of bounds, so Eisenhower will get the ball back. Lookenhouse will trigger the inbound. Gets it into Seymour. Or excuse me, gets it to Hunt, now to Seymour. And Seymour blocked away by Finch. McNeil to Woderson, tried to go baseline, ran into Lookenhouse. Ball was tipped, but right to McNeil. His jumper's no good. Black on the rebound. It's taken away by McNeil. McNeil inside to Finch, kicks out to Silvis. Now to Mont McAloose, and then up top. McNeil, Silvis for three. Off the mark. Lookenhouse gets the rebound. Swings it through some traffic. Nice outlet. Chris Bunk down low is ripped away by Finch. What a recovery by Connor Finch, and that is a difference maker right there for the Wolverines. Not only does he have that size and length down low, but to come away and just rip the ball away like that. As we see number 5, Johnny Palmberry, check in for the Knights. Quick break there as Bunk reties his shoe. Silvis gets it in down low to Mont McAloose. Silvis for three. Off the mark, right to Lookenhouse. And Lookenhouse trying to go all the way. He's not going to get there, but he does draw the foul. And Wyatt Lookenhouse will head to the Titan Nesta Builder Supply free throw line, looking to tie this one up. You can visit Titan Nesta Builder Supply online at tinestabuilders.us. First shot from Lookenhouse rattles out. And second is off the front of the rim. And McNeil came down with the rebound fight with Black. And I believe Kyler Black's going to pick up the foul there. He does. The Wolverines inbound under the Eisenhower basket. Now the Knights in press defense. And it's tipped by Palmberry right to Hunt. Palmberry off the rim. And Finch takes it away from Bunk. Goes all the way, but can't get the shot to fall. And he will try to build on the lead at the Titan Nesta Builder Supply free throw line. Excuse me, that's going to be McNeil at the line. And his first shot is short. Second shot from McNeil is up and in. A little gamesmanship there. McNeil just left the ball on the floor for Black to go recover. He does inbound to Hunt, and Woderson all over him, but a little too close there. He's going to pick up the foul. And fatigue could play a factor here tonight. You wouldn't think that in early January, but temperatures were pushing close to 60 degrees today, and it is a little toasty here in the Ralph Santo Gymnasium. Feels more like a volleyball night than a basketball night. Black down low to Lookenhouse. Off the glass, and he's got the first points for the Knights. Finch has some space. Gets it up to McNeil, and he'll settle things down. Kicks over to Woderson. Down low to Mont McAloose. He's doubled. Ball is tipped, but right to Woderson. He gets it out to McNeil. Silvas and McNeil play catch. They swing over to Woderson. McAlush down low inside to Finch. And he's going to draw the block on the floor. And that one's going to go against Bunk, but already 4 team fouls for Eisenhower. As we see number 13, Dylan Hardwick, come into the game for McAlush. And Hardwick will inbound to Silvas. Silvas down low to Hardwick, over to Woderson, but Bunk recovers. They get it to McNeil, and he puts it off the glass. Hunt now with Woderson all over him, able to swing it over to Bunk. Lookenhouse, he's going to drive, puts it up, and one for Wyatt Lookenhouse. Has a chance to go to the Giant Nesta Builders Supply free throw line and tie this one up. And he does just that. Woderson with it now, and he is going to get called for the Warren County Visitors Bureau travel. You can make Warren County part of your travel plans with the Warren County Visitors Bureau. Visit them online at wcvb.com/events. And Bunk inbounds to Hunt. They get it to Black. Over to Hunt in the corner, down inside to Lookenhouse. Turns around off the glass. Can't get it to go, and Finch is there for the rebound. Quick outlet up to Woderson, and he somehow saved that one. Gets it out to McNeil. McNeil back to Woderson. He drives baseline and can't get it to go. Finch gets the rebound and puts it back. Hunt crosses the timeline, gets it to Black. Out to Palmieri. Over to Hunt, he'll drive. And trying to go against Finch, and that's just a mismatch. And I think Cale Hunt knew it, but he got himself in no man's land there and couldn't recover. And Finch just reached out and took the ball away. Silvas to Hardwick. Little jumper too strong, but Woderson's right there on the other side, and he'll put it up and in. 90 seconds to go here in the Elwood National Forge first quarter. Sheffield leading 9-5. McNeil all over Hunt. He gets it out to Bunk. To Palmieri. Palmieri drives, kicks back to Bunk and over to Hunt. Finds Lookenhouse. They give it to Black. Black bodies Woderson. Can't get it to go, but he does get the rebound. And it's tipped away by Finch again. Black saves it out to Hunt for three. Off the rim. Bunk saves it for the Knights. Kicks it back out to Hunt. Now Black for three. No good. Bunk on the rebound. Can't get the putback to go. And then ran into Finch on the rebound. Man, the Knights just could not buy a bucket in that sequence. Woderson will bring it up. Now switches over to Finch. And as I mentioned, the heat and the fatigue, and after that sequence, I don't know if maybe he got a shot in the stomach, but Finch taking his seat, replaced by McAlush, and he went over and grabbed the trash can, took it in the locker room with him. Woderson with a floater, can't get it to go. Black comes down with the rebound, quickly up to Lookenhouse, and Lookenhouse shot altered by McNeil, and then savvy enough to let it go out of bounds. Smart play there by Lucas McNeil. And the inbound stolen away by Hunt, and he puts it up and in for the Knights. Hunt came flying in to steal that pass with 5 seconds to go. McAlush has it for Sheffield. Gets it to Silvas. McNeil, and he runs out of time. back and forth first quarter. Oh, and we will be right back with more action here. Allegheny Grove Foxburg High School basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
And we are back here at Sheffield High School getting set to start quarter number 2. Sheffield with a 9-7 lead over visiting Eisenhower. Our second quarter tonight is brought to you by Icy Ink and Warren. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool. Wear Icy. Not a ton of scoring in that first quarter, obviously, but a lot of back and forth action, a lot of really good defense, and strong play under the boards by both teams. Knights will inbound. Hunt brings it across the timeline, and he drives, has an open lane, and gets the roll. Knights have tied it back up at 9. And now with this pressure defense, Colby Barr's in the game, gets it up to Silvis, over to Montmacalouche, down low to Hardwick with the layup. It looked like maybe the Knights were going to get caught, and then, the Wolverines were going to get caught, and then some good ball movement, gets it down low to Hardwick, he puts it in. Hunt to Lookenhouse. Inside, Black has an open look and gets the go off the glass. Silvis with it. He'll bring it up. Gets it up to Hardwick. Has a little trouble. Falls down. Kicks it back out to Silvis for the jumper. And now suddenly everybody's hitting everything. First few shots of the Icy Ink second quarter are good for both teams. Hunt with an open look, fakes the pass, is blocked away, and then saved by McNeil. McNeil brings it up the floor for the Wolverines, going to slow this down a little bit. Silvis down low to Colby Barr, right back to Silvis. Out to McNeil, takes the three, off the mark. Black on the rebound. And he'll bring it up, tries to go coast to coast, and he does. Kyler Black. Wide open is Dylan Hardwick. He stops. That's tipped by Lookenhouse and then corralled by Hunt. And Hunt going to slow things up now a little bit for the Knights. Gets it over to Lookenhouse. Lookenhouse going to drive baseline. Can't get it to go. McNeil on the rebound, back up quickly for Sheffield. And now we'll pull out and set the offense. And Sheffield head coach Jordan Copley going to take a Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning timeout. We'll take a quick one with him. This is Allegheny Grove Foxburg High School basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
Have a fender bender? We can mend her at Park Avenue Motor Car. Bring your vehicle to Ron and the crew at Park Avenue Motor Car, 7 South Carver Street in Warren, or call 814-726-9728. Park Avenue Motor Car, proudly serving Warren County for 30 years.
5:55 to go here in the Icy Ink second quarter. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy. Visit them online at icyink.com. That's icyync.com. And that timeout brought to you by Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. When your plumbing, heating, or air conditioning takes a timeout, Luton's will get it running again. Visit them online at lutonsplumbing.com. Game tied at 13, and the Wolverines going to inbound near midcourt. McNeil gets it over to Silvis, down low to Hardwick. Connor Finch has checked back into the game for the Wolverines. Montmacalouche with it now. Kicks back out to McNeil. Over to Silvis, down low to Hardwick. Back out to Silvis, and Hardwick goes baseline, runs into Bunk, and Montmacalouche loses the handle, and Black strips it away. In the corner to Johnny Palmieri. And he'll kick back out to Hunt. who will get the Eisenhower offense going. Took a screen from Black, but runs into McNeil. Lookenhouse with it now. He drives. Gets it through McNeil, but too strong off the glass. Black with the rebound and the putback. And Eisenhower, for the first time, has the lead 15-13. Silvis over to Montmcalesh, and back to Silvis as the Knights pull back. Montmcalesh down low to Hardwick. Gets a cutting Silvis. He dishes off to Finch. I don't think Finch was ready, but he makes something happen and puts in the bucket. Hunt pulls up, gives off to Lookenhouse. Down low to Black. Black turns around and puts it high off the glass to avoid the long arms of Connor Finch. And Bunt nearly had the takeaway there. Couldn't quite complete the interception. It goes out of bounds off the Knights. Silvis with it, gets it to Hardwick. Little floater off the rim, and a rebound is controlled by Woderson. Woderson runs into some traffic, but able to kick out to McNeil. McNeil and Silvis play catch. Now gives off to Woderson. And Woderson for three off the rim, and Hunt comes in to corral the rebound, trying to get it up to Lookenhouse, and it's tipped away by Silvis right to the hands of Finch. And now McNeil in the lane, kicks out. Hardwick fakes, stops, kicks out to McNeil. Back to Woderson, going to try another three. Off the mark again, Lookenhouse on the rebound, but the pass too far for Kyler Black. Wolverines inbounds. Just about 3.5 minutes to go here in the Icy Inc. second quarter. Hardwick, baseline jumper, gets it to go. And now Sheffield going to back off a little bit as Woderson's going to pick up Hunt at midcourt. Hunt to Palmieri. He drives, pull-up jumper. Off the mark, Lookenhouse came flying out of nowhere for the rebound and the putback. Skied in for the rebound, faked out Finch enough to get him up in the air and then put it up and in. Finch over to Hardwick, corner three. Off the mark, but Woderson's going to track down the rebound. Gets it out to Silvis and right back to Woderson. Hardwick on baseline, out to Silvis. Just can't get that three-pointer to go. And then Bunk draws the foul, going for the rebound. And this time it'll be Eisenhower's Ryan Mangini looking for the Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning timeout. We'll take it with him. We'll be right back. More Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
After trailing for most of the first quarter, Eisenhower now holds a 19-17 lead over Sheffield here at Sheffield High School. Brian Hagberg with you for the YDL Sports Network. And it will be Knights ball under the Sheffield basket here as we come out of that Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning timeout. When your plumbing, heating, air conditioning takes a timeout, Luton's will get it running again. Visit them online at lutonsplumbing.com. Hunt with it up top for the Knights. Gets it over to Black and back to Hunt. It's number 20, Alan Eaton, into the game here for Sheffield. Black out to Hunt. Finds Lookenhouse in the corner, takes a three. Too strong, but Bunk is right there for the rebound. Gets it out to Palmieri. Palmieri kicks out to Hunt. Lookenhouse wide open down low. Avoids Woderson and puts it in. Vince gets it up to Silvis. Silvis runs into Bunk and says, no, thank you. We'll take that one back out and run our offense. Deep three. Off the mark. Finch and Hunt fight for the rebound. It goes out of bounds off of Finch. Hunt now for Eisenhower. Gets it over to Black. Hunt fakes a three, kicks over to Palmieri in the corner. He's quickly doubled, but gets it back out to Hunt. Black down low to Bunk. He's open for the layup. Chris Bunk. Woderson gets it to Finch. Finch has a whole lot of space in front of him, and he dishes off to Hardwick, the jumper. Can't get it to go. And a tie up underneath with Alan Eaton and Kyler Black. And Alan Eaton's going to end up drawing the foul and head to the, no, he's not going to head to the line. It's one more to the bonus. As McNeil checks back in, he'll give Finch a breather, and Mont McAlouche coming in for Alan Eaton. Solid minute and a half there for Mr. Eaton. Hardwick triggers. Gets it up to Silvis, who had to sky over Hunt to get that one. McNeil now down low to Hardwick. Back to McNeil. Thought about the three. Instead, dishes off to Hardwick. He's blocked away by Bunk. He saves it. No. Oh, they said he stepped out of bounds. Hardwick on the inbound. Gets it to Woderson. Under a minute to go here in the first half. Silvis with it now. Dishes off to McNeil. Over to Woderson. Inside to Mont McAlouche. Now to McNeil. McNeil turnaround jumper. Off the mark. Wyatt Lookenhouse with the rebound. 30 seconds to go in the Icy Ink second quarter. Lookenhouse takes a bump. Doesn't matter. He puts it off the glass. Woderson to Mont McAlouche. Quickly up to Silvis. 15 seconds. Silvis dishes off to Hardwick. Hardwick out to McNeil. Thought about the three. Now dribbles up. Silvis in the corner with 9 seconds. Back to McNeil. Over to Woderson. Hardwick in the corner. 4 seconds. Hardwick floater. Too strong off the glass. Mont McAlouche. Blocked away by Bunk at the buzzer. So the Knights come all the way back and we'll take a 25-17 lead into the locker room here at Sheffield High School. We'll be right back with the Potter County Family Campground halftime show. This is Allegheny Grill at Foxburg High School basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
Are you looking for a great place to relax and enjoy the fresh mountain air of the Susquehannock State Forest in the Allegheny Mountains? Then the Potter County Campground is the place for you. Your outdoor adventure starts at the Potter County Campground with family and friends. The Potter County Campground can accommodate all your camping needs. Whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of their camping cabins, they have a camping experience for you. Open year-round, the 44-acre Potter County Campground is located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check them out online at pottercountycamping.com.
Ready to break into a rewarding career? Elwood National Forge can help. Elwood National Forge produces critical defense-rated parts to all branches of the United States military, meaning each day our employees are doing their part to support the men and women protecting our country. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. We'd love to support you in building a career. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Looking for a place to hone your skills in the off-season? How about just a friendly pickup game, or even a new league to join? Then head to the Hub at PF in Russell. An all-weather athletic facility, the Hub has everything you need to get your game on, from basketball and volleyball courts to indoor batting cages. And more than just an athletic facility, the Hub also plays host to special events like concerts and worship services. The Hub is a proud supporter of local athletes and wants to thank the community for all its support over the last 2 years.
Icing Screen Printing and Embroidery, located at 2043 Pennsylvania Avenue East in Warren. We offer screen printing and embroidery on apparel as well as graphic design, web design, photography, and custom frames, and specialize in youth fundraisers. We also offer photography services and custom frames. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyinc.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear icy.
Hey, this is Joe.
And this is Sketty.
And we're the hosts of the Beehive Sports Podcast. Do you like uncut looks into all things sports?
If you said yes, then this is a sports show for you.
Live weekly shows broadcasted on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, covering everything from local sports in northwestern Pennsylvania all the way to the pros.
Not to mention the hottest takes you will ever hear. Follow us on all social media platforms and tune into episodes today.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com.
Today's game is brought to you by Palmieri Financial Group in Warren, PA. As the owner of Palmieri Financial Group, John Palmieri will design a game plan tailored to your financial goals and your financial future. Whether you want to retire early to spend time coaching your kids or grandkids, or to have more time to travel and see your favorite teams play, John can help. You can find him on Facebook at Palmieri Financial Group, or call him at 814-230-9055. That's 814-230-9055. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC. Investment advice offered through Gladstone Institutional Advisory, LLC, a registered investment advisor. Palmieri Financial Group and Gladstone Institutional Advisory are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Welcome into the Potter County Family Campground halftime show. Our halftime score, Eisenhower 25, Sheffield 17. The Knights end the first half with an 8-0 run to take this 8-point lead into halftime. And at Potter County Family Campground, your outdoor adventures start here with family and friends. We can accommodate your camping needs, whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of our camping cabins. We have a camping experience for you, open year-round and located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check us out online at pottercountycamping.com. And again, at the top in our pregame show, we said the key for Eisenhower to win this game was defense. And through 2 quarters, they've certainly done that. 9 points allowed in the first, 8 in the second. And meanwhile, after a slow start, scored just 7 points in the first quarter, came out, put up 18 here in the second. And that pressure defense that the Knights switched to midway through the first quarter really seemed to slow down that attacking style of the Wolverines offense. And those minutes when Connor Finch had to leave the court especially seemed to be when Eisenhower was able to gain some momentum. That's certainly easy to do that when you don't have that big 6-foot+ presence in the key, waiting to defend and swat away shots as they come in. And for Sheffield offensively, they've got to figure out a way. They've taken a lot of three-point shots. I don't have the exact number. Again, going solo on this one, so don't have the exact number of three-point attempts, but have yet to hit one. This may be a case of live by the three, die by the three if they want to keep putting those up. But they were able to get some of the short-range jumpers, and again, going to Finch on the inside seemed to be the way that the Wolverines were able to attack this night's defense. And, they may want to just say, okay, look, we're going to only take the wide open threes. And even then, if there's a lane, drive the lane, try to get ourselves some better looks at the basket, claw in, take this lead down, reduce this deficit, and see if we can't regain the advantage here as they come out in the second half. And again, for Eisenhower, it was a lot of balance. White Lookenhouse made some nice plays. Kyler Black made some nice plays. Chris Bunk on the glass, both offensively and defensively, led to some good things for the Knights. But again, not a lot of solid three-point shooting. I don't believe, if I'm reading this correctly, I don't believe either team's knocked down a three-pointer yet tonight. And so they may have to get it done a little old-school style, driving that lane, taking the jump shots where they're available, but looking to lay it in, put it in off the glass, and play that low post game to come away with a win. Now we've got just about 2 minutes to go before halftime. We'll take a quick break and be back with the start of the third quarter. This is Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
Are you looking for a great place to relax and enjoy the fresh mountain air of the Susquehannock State Forest in the Allegheny Mountains? Then the Potter County Campground is the place for you. Your outdoor adventure starts at the Potter County Campground with family and friends. The Potter County Campground can accommodate all your camping needs. Whether you camp in a tent, RV, or one of their camping cabins, they have a camping experience for you. Open year-round, the 44-acre Potter County Campground is located in the heart of Potter County, God's country. Check them out online at pottercountycamping.com.
For all your automotive needs, look no further than the Warren Tire Center. From new tires to tire repairs, PA state inspections, wheel alignments, and auto detailing, there's so much more that we can do for you, and there's no reason to go anywhere but the Warren Tire Center in Warren, Pennsylvania. With over 40 years of serving the Warren and surrounding communities, it's always been a great day at the Warren Tire Center. We offer same-day service and walk-ins are welcome. Open Monday through Friday from 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m., the Warren Tire Center can be reached at 814-723-8050 and on the web at warrentirecenter.com.
Brian Hagberg back with you here at Sheffield High School, just about set to start the third quarter. Our third quarter tonight is brought to you by Hunter Station Golf Club. Golf season is right around the corner, and you can make sure you hit a solid tee shot with a season pass from Hunter Station. Call 814-755-4558 to buy a season pass today and ask about their play and stay packages available now. Hunter Station Golf Club, located 3 miles south of Tynesta, or online at hunterstation.com. Sheffield starts the third quarter with the basketball. Down low to Gage Montmackler's trying to find Connor Finch, but Wyatt Lookenhouse is there to intercept, and the Knights take over. Again, riding an 8-0 run at the end of the second quarter. Hunt guarded closely by McNeil. They kick it up top to Lookenhouse, and he gets it over to Chris Bunk. Casey Seymour to Cale Hunt. And Hunt trying to get it inside the Black. And Woderson stole it away but couldn't keep it in bounds. Black will inbound, gets it up top to Hunt. Hunt directing traffic. Woderson on him. Hunt pulls up, gives to Black. Top of the key. He drives. Turnaround jumper is good. Kyler Black, excuse me. Just looked down, saw Dad Chris sitting there, got confused. As McNeil back quickly, and he lays it up and in to end the 10-0 run for the Knights. Cale Hunt kicks out to Bunk. Bunk over to Seymour. Seymour spins, gets to Lookenhouse. Lookenhouse goes baseline, Puts it up, can't get it to go. Black there for the rebound, but Finch takes it away. Up to Mason Silvis. And Silvis stumbles, gets it over to Gagemont McAloose for three. No good. Chris Bunk there to catch that shot. Up to Looking House. He'll fire a three. Can't get it to go. McNeil skies in for the rebound. And then up quickly to Layden Woderson, right back to McNeil. McNeil off the glass. Too strong. Chris Bunk rips down the rebound. And they haven't got all the shots to fall, but these two teams not leaving anybody want for action. Is Looking House, little turnaround jumper doesn't go. Gets the rebound and gets the second shot to go. Now the Knights go back into that press defense. Finch with it, gets it up to Woderson. Woderson has a little trouble with the handle, but recovers. Kicks it out to Silvis. Inside to Finch. And Finch going to take it all the way. Found just a little bit of space, and that was all Connor Finch needed for that layup. Hunt with it now, gets it up to Bunk. Inside to Black. Now to Looking House. And he gets the roll while Looking House starting to heat up. Silvis gets it to Finch. And Finch settles and brings it across the timeline. Now kicks up to Woderson. And Woderson is going to get called for the Warren County Visitors Bureau travel. You can make Warren County part of your travel plans with the Warren County Visitors Bureau. Visit them online at wcvb.com/events. Hunt will bring it up the floor for the Knights. Gets it to Black. And Black has it taken away by McNeil. McNeil with McAloose. And McNeil's going to take it all the way. It rattles out. And then McNeil and Finch collide on the rebound, and it goes to Bunk. Bunk. He goes coast to coast, but can't get it to go. Finch with the rebound. Connor Finch going to try to go all the way. Black able to get back defensively. Just put his arms up, but did enough to alter the shot attempt by Finch. As Palmieri will slow it down now for Eisenhower. Looking House over to Hunt. Hunt drives, spins, kicks out to Black. Inside to Bunk. Bunk matched up with Finch, and this time Bunk gets the best of it. McNeil dishes off to McAloose. Gets it just over Looking House and in. Still a 10-point lead for the Knights. Hunt to Palmieri. Tried to get it to Looking House. It's rattled around, poked away, and ends up going to Finch. And Finch tried to get it inside to Silvis, but Black got a hand on it and knocked it out of bounds. And Hardwick will check back in for Gagemont McAloose, still in Hardwick. And he'll come in and trigger the inbound for the Wolverines. Gets it into Layden Woderson in the corner for three. He hits the Icy Ink three-pointer, first of the game. And it's a big one for the Wolverines. And Ryan Mangini wants to talk it over. It's a Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning timeout. We'll be right back with more Allegheny Girl of Foxburg High School basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
Need plumbing, heating, or air conditioning services in Western PA? Then call Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning in Clarion today at 814-226-8695. At Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, we believe that a service-oriented business like ours should give you quality care and a quick response time. That's why we stand on our promise, offering you reliable 24-hour service that gets your job done right when you need it. We can also be found on the web at lutonsplumbing.com. Again, that number is 814-226-8695.
Located at 229 Liberty Street in downtown Warren, Freedom Investment Management Group has a passion for helping people manage and preserve their wealth. Partners Rob Maring and Dave Close, along with all the professionals at Freedom Investment Management Group, are committed to providing the highest level of service to our clients. Every member of our team is experienced, educated, and passionate. We intentionally maintain a low client-to-team member ratio so that we can consistently deliver concierge-like service. Simply put, we are not like many other wealth management firms. Come experience the difference. Visit us online at freedomwealthcoach.com.
Leighton Woderson three-pointer has cut the lead to 7 for Eisenhower, 33-26. Here with just over 3.5 to go in the Hunter Station Golf Club third quarter. Wolverines trying for transition. Woderson gets it up and in. 5-point game. Hunt brings it up the floor. Dishes over to Palmieri. That's Black on the wing up top for Bunk. Bunk directing Lookenhouse. Now gives over to Black. Palmieri back up top to Black and up top and then over to Bunk, excuse me. Palmieri with it again. He drives. Splits the defense. Gets it by Finch, but can't get the shot to fall. Lookenhouse on the rebound, and he's going to draw the foul. I think that was going to go on Colby Barr, number 10 for the Wolverines. Just the second foul here of the second half. Lookenhouse to inbound, gets it into Hunt. Hunt jumper is good. Cale Hunt. And McNeil going to bring it up, and it's kicked there by Hunt. Again, that press defense for the Knights causing all kinds of trouble right now for the Wolverines. As we're going to see McAlush and Silvis come back into the game. Hardwick and Barr will take a seat. 2:29 to go here in the Hunter Station Golf Club third quarter. Woderson will bring it across the timeline. Nearly faked himself into a travel there, but McNeil has it on the wing, gets back up to Woderson. Again, somehow gets it out to McNeil, back to McAlush. His shot off the mark. Black with the rebound. Hunt up to Bunk. Bunk drives, tries to kick it back out. McNeil's there to block it away. Woderson right back to McNeil on the baseline. He spins it back out to Woderson. For McNeil, thought about the three, and he's going to get called for a carry. He just got himself crossed up there a little bit. Ball bounced off his leg, as we're going to see number 24, Gavin Lindemuth. And Casey Seymour check back into the game for the Knights. Another big body for Eisenhower and Gavin Lindemuth. Black tries to get it into Hunt. It's taken away by Finch. Finch up and in. Back to a 3-point game. Seymour crossed himself up. Somehow came away with that, and this time he's going to get called for the Warren County Visitors Bureau travel. Visit them online, wcbb.com/events. McNeil bringing it up for Sheffield. Has a chance to cut this back to a one-possession game. Over to McAlush and then to Silvis. Inside to Finch. Silvis with the jumper. Off the mark. Black saves the rebound into Hunt. And Hunt looking for Lindemuth, but too high. Had him for a second, but had to put that ball up high for Lindemuth to go get it. And just a bit out of his reach. McNeil gets out to Finch, over to Woderson, down low. McAlush picks up the double team, gets out to Woderson up top. McNeil drives, spins, floater off the mark. McAlush comes away with it, kicks out to Silvis, corner three, off the mark, and right to Lookenhouse. Lookenhouse going to split the defense. Why Lookenhouse going all the way and blocked away by Finch. And then Lookenhouse called for the offensive foul. I don't think it mattered because Connor Finch said, I don't think so. Not today, sir. McNeil for Sheffield. This is off to Silvis. Over to McAlush. 25 seconds to go. We get back to McNeil up top. McNeil pulls out 15 seconds. This is over to Woderson. Back to McNeil. Silvis, 7 seconds. McNeil up top, 5. McNeil still looking, gives it to Woderson, 2 seconds. He puts up a prayer. Oh, just off the mark. Leighton Woderson almost got that one to go at the buzzer, but we've got ourselves a ball game as we head to the fourth quarter. Eisenhower 35, Sheffield 30. We'll be back with more Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
Today's game is brought to you by Palmieri Financial Group in Warren, PA. As the owner of Palmieri Financial Group, John Palmieri will design a game plan tailored to your financial goals and your financial future. Whether you want to retire early to spend time coaching your kids or grandkids, or to have more time to travel and see your favorite teams play, John can help. You can find him on Facebook at Palmieri Financial Group or call him at 814-230-9055. That's 814-230-9055. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA SIPC. Investment advice offered through Gladstone Institutional Advisory, LLC, a registered investment advisor. Palmieri Financial Group and Gladstone Institutional Advisory are separate entities from LPL Financial.
Fourth quarter action about to get underway here from the Ralph Santo Gymnasium at Sheffield High School. Eisenhower leads the Wolverines 35-30. Our fourth quarter tonight is brought to you by the Palmieri Financial Group. John Palmieri will design a game plan tailored to your financial goals and your financial future. Find him on Facebook at Palmieri Financial Group or call 814-230-9055. Knights start the fourth quarter with the basketball. Hunt gets it up to Lookenhouse. And then over to Bunk in the corner, up top to Seymour. Back for Hunt. Hunt thought about it, pulls up, swings it over to Bunk. Seymour down low to Black. Black turns, drives baseline, stops, turnaround jumper off the mark. And then Hunt comes away with the rebound, puts it up and in. And Black nearly had the steal. He's going to get called for a foul. And he's not happy about that one, but just the first team foul of the second half for Eisenhower. And now McNeil will slow things down here for the Wolverines. Gets over to Montmacalouche. Swing to Silvis. McNeil tried to go inside. That ball went off a foot. So the Wolverines will retain possession. And McNeil gets it across half court. Kicks over to Finch, who swings it to Silvis. Silvis down low to Montmacalouche. Up top, McNeil wide open. Drives, pulls up, gets it over to Silvis. Bunk closes quickly on him. And back to McNeil. McNeil looking a little gun shy on the three-pointers after both teams went 0 for in the first half. Now takes a long two and hits. Black will bring it up. Dishes out to Bunk. Home fans wanted to travel on that one. Don't get it. Hunt with it. Swings over to Seymour. Seymour's going to drive. Dishes off to Bunk down low, and he puts it off the glass. And some miscommunication there by Sheffield, but they're going to say that went out off of Eisenhower. And Jordan Copley is going to take a Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning timeout. We'll take it with him. Allegheny Grill of Foxburg High School basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
With locations in Shippensville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Back here, 6:16 to go in the Palmieri Financial Group fourth quarter. Eisenhower leads Sheffield 39-32. Brian Hagberg with you here in the Park Avenue Motorcar broadcast booth for the YDL Sports Network. Finch has it for the Wolverines. Dishes off to McNeil. And McNeil loses it, and goes out of bounds. They say off Sheffield. And I think we're gonna have a little conference over here. And it is overturned. It will be Sheffield basketball. And Cale Hunt was trying to inbound that one quickly because I think they knew that one was going to be a gift if they got it. Woderson out to Mont McAloosh. Now down low to Finch. Has a little trouble in the double team. Mason Silvis, three-pointer rattles out. Connor Finch goes up and grabs the rebound away from everybody. Goes up strong off the glass. Connor Finch would not be denied. And Silvis nearly steals the inbound. Instead, Hunt up quickly to Seymour, who lays it in. McNeil spins, dribbles, kicks back to Silvis. Over to Woderson, up to Finch, right back to McNeil. And now they give to Woderson, poked there by Seymour, but Woderson recovers. Silvis with it, gets it to McNeil. Back to Silvis. And he'll dish off to Woderson. Woderson. And Mont McAloosh play a little catch. They swing it to McNeil. Doesn't see anything that he likes. I think he was trying to get Finch in the post. And we're going to get a foul called on Eisenhower. Looks like that one's going to go on Casey Seymour. And he does not agree with the call. Brian Mancini's going to take a Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning timeout. When your plumbing, heating, and air conditioning takes a timeout, Luton's will get it running again. Visit them online at lutonsplumbing.com. Tonight's game also being brought to you by Oil Country Crates. Your products, our protection, custom-made crates for shipping and beyond. oilcountrycrates.com. And this one has absolutely lived up to its billing. These teams have gone back and forth all night long, and no signs of slowing down. And to this point, the Eisenhower defense has done what it needed to do. Talked about coming into this game through 8 games, 6 of their 8 opponents had scored 60 or more points, and the other 2 that didn't were both in the upper 50s. And right now they've limited Sheffield to just 34 as we reach the midpoint, or as we approach the midpoint, of the Paul Mary Finance Group fourth quarter. Finch out to Silvis, gets it to McNeil. Silvis down low to Finch, has McNeil wide open, swings it over to Woderson. Woderson drives, floater is good. Hunt up to Seymour. And then back up to Black. Going to make the Wolverines come out on him, gets it to Seymour. Dishes to Looking House in the corner for 3, is off the mark. McNeil on the rebound. Back up quickly, Lucas McNeil dishes to Woderson. Jumper for 3. Icy ink three-pointer for Layden Woderson. And it's a 2-point ball game. Black up quickly, finds Seymour. And it's blocked away. But McNeil's going to get called for the foul. And Casey Seymour is going to try to build on the lead at the time. That's the Builder Supply free throw line. You can take care of your home repairs and building projects at TieNestaBuilders.us. First shot from Seymour off the back of the rim. And second shot is good. Makes it a 3-point game. Woderson crosses the timeline quickly. Gets over to McNeil. Back for Woderson. Thought about the 3, but Hunt closed quickly on him. And Finch has an open lane. He's going to take it and put it in. Wolverines within 1, and then a misfire on the inbound pass, and Sheffield comes away with it. And it's going to get called for a Warren County Visitors Bureau travel. Is Connor Finch. You make Warren County part of your travel plans with the Warren County Visitors Bureau. Visit them online at wcvb.com/events. And Jordan Copley's going to take a Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning timeout. And it looked like, as Copley asked for the explanation from the official, it looked like he said, as Finch was on the ground, he rolled with possession of the basketball, and that's why he was called for the travel. And again, when your plumbing, heating, air conditioning takes a timeout, Luton's will get it running again. LutonsPlumbing.com. 42-41. Eisenhower leads, had led by 10 at one point here in the third quarter. Now clinging to a 1-point lead in the Palmieri Financial Group fourth quarter. John Palmieri will design a game plan tailored to your financial goals and your financial future. Find him on Facebook at Palmieri Financial Group or call 814-230-9055. So it will be Eisenhower ball coming out of this timeout. Just under 3.5 to play. Knights lead by 1, 42-41. Chris Bunk to trigger the inbound. Gets it into Kyler Black. And Black guarded closely by McNeil. Does get it across. Hunt now drives, puts it up, and gets the roll. Silvas up to Montmacalouche. Kicks it back to Silvas. Woderson over to McNeil. Finds a wide open Silvas cutting to the basket. He misfired, but Finch tips the rebound away. It goes to Hunt. And Hunt runs into traffic. No call. Bunk's there to put it in for the Knights. Woderson up to Silvas. Gets it to Finch. He'll cross the timeline. Hunt nearly came around and stole that one. And the Wolverines could certainly use Lucas McNeil's been one of their leading scorers all season. I don't believe he's even taken a shot as he drives the lane, puts it up and in. And just as I say that, McNeil comes up with a big shot. And he and Black making sure everybody's okay at the end of that play. And you can see the fatigue as Eisenhower's taking a Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning timeout. We're going to take it with him. Allegheny Grill at Foxburg High School basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
Icing, screen printing, and embroidery located at 2043 Pennsylvania Avenue East in Warren. We offer screen printing and embroidery on apparel as well as graphic design, web design, photography, and custom frames, and specialize in youth fundraisers. We also offer photography services and custom frames. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyinc.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
What's the recipe for surprising the kids, treating yourself, and ditching dish duty? You're looking at it. Order your Pizza Hut faves like original pan, original stuffed crust, and more at pizzahut.com. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
2:23 to go in the Palmieri Financial Group fourth quarter. Eisenhower leads Sheffield 46-43. And the Wolverines have closed to within a point a couple of times here in the last couple of minutes, but been unable to get the point that they need. Hunt brings it up the floor for the Knights, gets it over to Black. Just escapes McNeil. Black, Euro steps in, Bunk corrals and puts it off the glass. McNeil up to Woderson. And Bunk tips that one away. Montmacalouche was open underneath. But Bunk getting back defensively, pushed that one out of bounds. Woderson, corner three. Just off the mark, Montmacalouche. Can't save it. Will be Eisenhower ball. Just a tick under 2 minutes to go. Knights lead by 5. Bunk gets it into Kyler Black, has a lot of open space in front of him. And Black can't get it to go. Just a little short. Woderson with the rebound. Has McNeil with him. Woderson puts it up and draws the foul. Layden Woderson will head to the Time Nested Builder Supply free throw line. Trying to make this one a one-possession game again. First shot from Woderson is off the mark. Second shot a little too strong, but Finch bats the rebound, and it goes out of bounds off the Knights. What a play there by Connor Finch to swat that rebound back up top towards Montmacalouche. And again, I mentioned this earlier in the game, but temperatures here in Warren County today were up near 60 degrees. And it is a bit toasty in this gym. There's a lot of moisture on these players. They're sweating. Obviously, they've been playing hard. And as players are hitting the ground, the moisture's transferring to the surface. And want to make sure nobody slips on that, prevent an injury here as Montmacalouche inbounds to Woderson. Swings it over to Silvis, back to Woderson. Woderson takes a three. Off the front of the rim, Lookenhouse on the rebound. Black up to Lookenhouse. Back to Seymour. Seymour's got an open look. And gets it to go. McNeil now for the Wolverines. And it's going to be another Luton's Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning timeout. We'll be right back. More Allegheny Grill at Foxburg High School basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
Hey, this is Joe.
And this is Sketty.
And we're the hosts of the Beehive Sports Podcast. Do you like uncut looks into all things sports?
If you said yes, then this is a sports show for you.
Live weekly shows broadcasted on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, covering everything from local sports in northwestern Pennsylvania all the way to the pros.
Not to mention the hottest takes you will ever hear. Follow us on all social media platforms and tune into episodes today.
Golfing at one of the prettiest golf courses around is what you get when you play around at Hunter Station Golf Club just outside of Tonesta. Located in the Allegheny Mountains with a spectacular view of the Allegheny River, Hunter Station offers something for everyone. The rolling hills of the front nine, coupled with a back nine situated along the banks of the Allegheny River, create some of the best.
Judge to our friends at Hunter Station that came out of that timeout a little bit early. 7-point lead for Eisenhower. Sheffield with the ball. McNeil has it. And Silvis loses the handle. Lookenhouse is there to scoop it up. Black to Hunt. Up to Seymour. Seymour finds Lookenhouse, and the Knights just going to play keep away here. And Black is going to draw the foul, just the third team foul against the Wolverines. Neither team really in danger of the going into the bonus right now, as we have 52 seconds to go in the Palmieri Financial Group fourth quarter. Knights trying to put this one away. Hunt brings it back out near midcourt, trying to draw the foul, and he does. Black gets it into Bunk. Bunk guarded by Finch. And does draw the foul. And that is the fifth team foul. So. And the official, I think, telling Bunk to tuck his jersey in. Black inbounds wide open. Hunt goes to the basket. And Sheffield just lost Cale Hunt right there. McNeil gets over to Silvis. Back up to McNeil. Finds Finch down low. Finch trying to muscle his way in. He's not going to get the basket, but he will head to the Tionesta Builder Supply free throw line. And hits the first. And it is a 7-point game now. And Eisenhower is going to take a Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning timeout. When your plumbing, heating, air conditioning takes a timeout, Luton's will get it running again. Visit them online at lutonsplumbing.com. Mr. Programming, no, don't go anywhere. The Allegheny Grill of Foxburg post-game show coming up right after the conclusion of this one, and it has been a good one. Eisenhower didn't take a lead until a few minutes into the second quarter, led by 10 at one point. Wolverines climbed all the way back to get it to within 1, but couldn't get that final basket to regain the lead. And now trail by 7 here with just over 20 seconds to go in the Palmieri Financial Group fourth quarter. Knights will inbound. It'll be bunked to Trigger. And he gets it into Hunt. Hunt gets it across midcourt, and he'll pull it out. Trying to force Mont McAlouche to foul, and then it finally does draw. This is going to go on Silvis, I believe. And that is just the 6th team foul. So the next one will put the Knights at the line, but 13 seconds to go and a 7-point lead. As the ball is inbounded to Hunt, and Hunt's going to get it across midcourt to Seymour, and Seymour's going to head to the line with 8 seconds to go. Try to build on the lead. At the Tionesta Builder Supply free throw line, it'll be a 1-and-1 coming up for Casey Seymour. But Kyler Black and Cale Hunt can sense victory right now. First shot from Seymour rattles out, rebounded by McNeil. He's going to come up quickly, gets it to Silvis, who lays it up and in. But with 1 second to go, that'll do it. What a game between these two teams. Your final, Eisenhower 52, Sheffield 47. The Knights bounce back from that loss at Cambridge Springs last night. Wolverines unable to maintain the momentum from their holiday tournament championship. And don't go anywhere. We will be back with the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg postgame show, high school basketball on the YDL Sports Network.
Ready to break into a rewarding career? Elwood National Forge can help. Elwood National Forge produces critical defense-rated parts to all branches of the United States military, meaning each day our employees are doing their part to support the men and women protecting our country. With multiple positions currently available and several career paths to choose from, Elwood National Forge offers on-site and on-the-job training, competitive pay and benefits, including 401k and insurance that start the date of hire, paid time off, and long-term job security. We'd love to support you in building a career. To learn more about becoming part of the Elwood National Forge family, visit enfjobs.com.
With locations in Shippenville and Tionesta, Tionesta Builder Supply is a full-service home improvement center specializing in everything you need to build or remodel your home. From power tools and accessories to paint and sundries and general hardware merchandise, Tionesta Builders has everything you need to get your project done quickly. Find out more at tionestabuilders.us and like them on Facebook.
Looking for a place to hone your skills in the off-season? How about just a friendly pickup game, or even a new league to join? Then head to the Hub at PF in Russell. An all-weather athletic facility, the Hub has everything you need to get your game on, from basketball and volleyball courts to indoor batting cages. And more than just an athletic facility, the Hub also plays host to special events like concerts and worship services. The Hub is a proud supporter of local athletes and wants to thank the community for all its support over the last 2 years.
Icing Screen Printing and Embroidery, located at 2043 Pennsylvania Avenue East in Warren. We offer screen printing and embroidery on apparel, as well as graphic design, web design, photography, and custom frames, and specialize in youth fundraisers. We also offer photography services and custom frames. Check out our Icebox stores online at icyinc.com or give us a call at 814-688-0034. Let's meet, drink coffee, and design some cool shirts. Be cool, wear Icy.
Hey, this is Joe.
And this is Scotty.
And we're the hosts of the Beehive Sports Podcast. Do you like uncut looks into all things sports?
If you said yes, then this is a sports show for you.
Live weekly shows broadcasted on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, covering everything from local sports in northwestern Pennsylvania all the way to the pros.
Not to mention the hottest takes you will ever hear. Follow us on all social media platforms and tune into episodes today.
Hi, Chris Rossetti here from D9and10sports.com. I wanted to take a second to tell you about one of the best restaurants in all of Western Pennsylvania, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg, PA. With indoor and outdoor dining, you can enjoy prime rib all weekend long, or perhaps it is their full wings served on Thursday wing nights that you're after. From celebrating a special occasion to hanging out with family and friends, the Allegheny Grill in Foxburg is the place to be. As they like to say, you come for the food and you stay for the view. Reserve your table today at AlleghenyGrill.com.
Welcome into the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg post-game show. The Allegheny Grill, where you come for the food and stay for the view. Takeouts available. Call today to place an order or buy a gift card, 724-659-5701, or online at AlleghenyGrill.com. And we are being joined right now by our Icy Ink player of the game, Eisenhower's Skylar Black, going solo tonight, so I don't got your numbers. I can't hype you up too much, but heck of a ball game tonight. First of all, congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Came out of the gate, both teams a little cold to start. Took a little bit to find your offensive rhythm, but then it seemed, again, for both of you, once you found it, you kind of kept going. Was that just a feeling out process after kind of a getting back into the rhythm after the holiday layoff?
Yeah, for sure. We came in and we were sluggish at first, but we really honed in on defense, and then that turned into offensive points, and we played well off the start.
And you guys were just on the road last night down at Cambridge Springs. You're making up. This was a game you were supposed to play a couple of weeks ago. But how tough was that turnaround? Had a tough battle against the Blue Devils last night. Have to come back and find yourselves in another dogfight here tonight with the Wolverines.
Yeah, it was definitely tiring because we play with 7, and it takes a lot to get up and down the court all 4 quarters. And we played well. We came back and we battled, so it was a good win.
And it's early January and we're getting 60 degrees here in town. And the gym was a little toasty tonight. I mean, how much of a factor was that as the game was going on? Just that kind of extra heat as in the fatigue factor.
It definitely was. Every time I was going over to timeout, I was wiping my sweat off. I was getting a drink of water. Court was super slippery. As soon as somebody fell, it was fun. It was fun.
Speaking of timeouts, there was one of the timeouts late in the game where Coach Mangini calls a timeout, and you and I think it was either Finch or McNeil were down there wiping with the towels.
Yeah.
Yeah. But do you just get kind of caught up in the hey, we got to get this cleaned up?
It's like you got to stay safe. Like you don't want anybody going down there and falling, sliding into the bleachers or wall or anything.
And so in the first quarter, they kind of had the advantage a little bit. Once you guys got the lead in the second quarter, you were able to build on that. You get a big 8-0 run to end the first half. How big a momentum boost was that for you guys to go on the run and take the 8-point lead into the locker room?
The momentum was huge, especially coming to play away. Like that's what you need. You need momentum carrying into every single quarter, and it worked out for us. So good.
And do you get a little extra hyped up? I mean, these are guys that you probably are seeing all the time off season, playing against, playing with. Do you get a little extra motivation when you get them on the court in a varsity game? You got your school colors on.
Yeah, of course, especially because it's a county game. That's always a big rivalry to go get a win, and we got it done.
And for you guys, this gets you within a game of 500, 4-5 overall on the season. Now, how important was it for you guys to get this win today to build momentum as you start looking into your District 10 region schedule?
It was huge, especially losing last night. That one really hurt, but we had to come back and battle tonight. So came out with the win, and now hopefully you can build off of it.
And what do you think it says about your team that you guys were able to bounce back so quickly again off the tough loss last night?
It says a lot. Ryan puts us through some work at practice, so we were ready for it. We came in and we did our job.
All right, our Icy Ink player of the game, Eisenhower's Skylar Black. Thanks for stopping by. Congratulations and good luck the rest of the way, buddy.
Thank you.
All right, so that will just about do it. We'll try to get some stats for you here if I can, but it looks like they put the books away. And again, I apologize, going kind of solo here this evening, running camera and clocks and scoreboards and all the other fine stuff that we try to do to give best broadcast that we can here at the YDL Sports Network. And so with that, again, your final here from Sheffield, Eisenhower comes in and defeats the Wolverines 52-47. Want to say thank you to the Allegheny Grill of Foxburg, Freedom Investment Management Group, Park Avenue Motor Car, the Computer Guru of Leaper, Warren Tire Center, All-American Awards and Engraving, the Rehab Centers, Elwood National Forge, Icy Ink, Potter County Family Campground, Hunter Station Golf Club, Palmieri Financial Group, Tynesta Builder Supply, PizzaHut.com, Luton's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, the Warren County Visitors Bureau, and all of our great sponsors for helping us bring you tonight's game. We will be right back here tomorrow night. Going to switch gears a little bit. Going to be on the mats with some wrestling action as Clarion comes in to take on the Wolverines here at Sheffield. I will be on the call with you for that game. And, of course, stay tuned to the YDL Sports Network online at d910sports.com and all of our social media channels, as well as here at dailylocal.com for all things up to date and happening District 9, District 10, and Warren County. And, again, that will do it. Your final one more time, Eisenhower 52, Sheffield 47. This is Brian Hagberg for the YDL Sports Network saying good night from Sheffield.